this is the BLACK+DECKER Air Swivel. Was looking for vacuum cleaners online, so we just moved to Seattle. And the cheapest I could find a decent one for was $100. So I came back and looked at Amazon after we unpacked a bunch of build-it-yourself furniture with a lot of packing materials, and it was a mess. So I found this one on sale for $54. I thought, oh, that's a good deal. And the reviews were good. So I thought, why not? The price is right. So it's got a 25-foot cord and 2-liter capacity dust. I just vacuumed up a big mess in here, and the cup is about half full. There's a couple things about this vacuum cleaner that are a little annoying, so I'll point those out first. I really love the machine, I'll tell you that. It has a lot of good features, but there's a couple things that are annoying. One is the attachment. This has a belt on it, and it goes around, and it does a really good job. But you have to tighten up this screw on there, this locking nut, and if you don't, it'll do it right, it will fall off. And if it falls off, the whole thing will pop open into pieces, and you will have lots of pieces to put back together. And if you don't have much of a clue, there's the belt you can see on the red sprocket. If you don't have much of a clue about how to put it back together, you're gonna have to go online for a help guide, probably YouTube, because there's no instructions that come with this vacuum. You're on your own. It's supposed to be just pretty much idiot-proof, and pretty much is, but if this thing falls open, and trust me, you're gonna need this tool. This does an awesome job. But if it pops open, because of this, it's not tightened up and the pieces go all over, you're not very mechanically inclined, you're gonna have a problem putting it back together. It took me about 5 minutes, but I got it back together and working, and no problem. It's an awesome tool. I'm not sure exactly where it's supposed to be attached on here. I didn't see any directions. So I'm thinking it's supposed to go here. It's the only place I see that it would really go, and it doesn't fit really well on there. I put it on a couple times, and when, of course, I'm vacuuming, it just popped off. So, you know, maybe when you put it in the closet, you can store it there, but it probably won't keep it there while you're vacuuming. Okay, number 2, there's this tool here. This is kind of handy. When you're not using it, it flips and closes. It's got a little arrow, so you can figure it out. That's why you don't need directions, I guess. And it'll do a really good job of cleaning something up. Oh, I can't quite get open now. With one hand. Anyway, it locks into place, and it does a really good job of pointing your vacuum power in a small area with a little brush. And the old vacuum cleaners had a tool similar to this, but didn't have a brush on it. So this brush is an added good feature. The 25-foot cord has plenty of room to wrap here. The assembly was fairly easy. You just take the hose off, and it comes unassembled. And you just push it over the top, and then flip up the little spring-loaded door here, which is kind of hard to do with one hand, and then just kind of twist that in place, and it's ready to go. One of the things it has is that you'll notice on this side, this is the side, it says put your foot there. There's a shoe print. You put your foot there, and it's a good place to hold it while you're trying to get the lever to release the lock. If you don't do it, because the whole thing just swivels, it's kind of hard. So you put your foot there. In addition, that is the side that goes up along the baseboard and does a really good job up along the baseboard. Let me turn it on and see if I can get it to do this while I'm videoing. good job of picking up a bunch of stuff I deliberately put on my baseboard. So that was pretty good. It has good capacity in the can, and the cam comes off easily. Just press the button, it comes off, and you have to put it back. You have to put it together when you get it. So I'm using my left hand, and this is not the best hand for me to use, but as you can see, I managed to do it left-handed, when the left hand's my weak hand. So it's a pretty good vacuum. It has filters in it, and you can replace those. They got replaceable filters for the bag, for the HEPA filters for the cup, and so it's pretty good. The cord is long enough to get all the way from one end of my condo to the other, and that's all you could really say. The one thing is it's really, really lightweight, and that's actually a feature that they plug, that it's lightweight. But it is lightweight, and if you stand up, most vacuums, if you bring them upright, they'll lock into place easily, and then you can walk away from them. This one doesn't lock into place easily, and don't walk away from it. It's just fall over. So that's the downside. But it is a really good vacuum, and for the price, it is an excellent deal.